All right, welcome back, everyone. This is your host, Ray Hansen, and we are here live at the Ho Chunk Casino and Gaming here in Wisconsin Dells. This is the WPBA Ho Chunk Classic, and you're watching a great match here. Ashley Burrows from New York City playing Jeanette Lee, residing out of Tampa, Florida right now. Joining us once again for this match up from Chicago, Mr. Larry Schwartz. Welcome, Larry.
Hey, Ray. Really glad to be here, and this is a good one right here. This is her first pro event for Ashley, and Jeanette Lee. the credits. I'm looking down at the tournaments. It'll take the whole match. So, Jeanette Lee, everybody knows Jeanette Lee, and you're in for a big treat. But Jeanette Lee's ranking, she's been number one. Right now she's ranked 45, okay? So
well, she hasn't been playing much.
She's living in Tampa right now, in Tampa, Florida, originally from Brooklyn, New York. I remember not too far from after Brooklyn. I knew her when she was taking lessons from Jean Nagy. That was her first mentor. So here we go.
Ashley Burrows has won the lag, and she'll be leading us off. Race to 7, alternate the breaks. Jeanette Lee just coming off of medical procedure recently, so she's moving a little slow right now, but she's still doing well. She won her last match, and she wins this match. She'll move into the stage 2 rounds tomorrow.
All right, Ashley, she's from Brooklyn, New York, and her birthplace was Ridgewood, New Jersey. And like I said, this is her first pro event, and she's sponsored by Magic Man Sports Apparel and Status Q Billiards.
A couple of good sponsors. And where did you say Ashley was out of, Larry?
She's out of Brooklyn, New York.
Now, isn't that Jeanette Lee's hometown originally?
Her hometown is Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, she really tried to put the reverse sauce on that ball, and she got actually pretty nice on that 2-ball, but just missed the 1. So.
Well, pretty straight on the 2-ball, actually. She could have used a little angle here. That would have been a tough situation. And this is a tough situation here, shooting off the rail. Ashley's got a real tester.
I'll tell you, the way these two said hello to each other, I believe they are pretty familiar with each other. They know each other. Is it from both being from Brooklyn? I don't know, but they know each other.
It's a little odd table here because the ball's kind of all settled to the rails. There's only one ball in the middle of the table, the 8, along with the 1, of course, the 8-ball. And so there's really not a lot of cover here. She could.
Well, Jeanette Lee's gonna start out here with ball in hand, and still has a lot of work cut out for her here. The way the 6, 7 are both on the rail there, so she's going to have some work cut out. I also want to say hello because I'm sure they could be watching, and Jeanette's children, a few, Morgan, Olivia, Cheyenne, John, Chloe, and Savannah.
Pretty impressive, Larry. She's got a crew. Jeanette's starting off with ball in hand. She's going to play to get a little angle on the 2-ball. And she may roll right up and play the 3-9 combination here, Larry.
I believe that's exactly what she'll do. I mean, she doesn't, with that 5, it's 6 and 7. That's definitely the easier route. So without a doubt, that's going to be exactly what she does. right, Jeanette's letting her know that she moved it, and she said, go ahead and put it back. And they're good. These women, no problem. No issues at all. Unlike the Black Widow, coming up short on that combination there, hitting it, overcutting that 9 with it. So this is the WPBA Ho Chunk Classic. We're here in the Wisconsin Dells. These women are playing for a piece of $50,000. Up for grabs here. $10,000 for first, $6,400 for second, $3,800 for third. Fourth place, $3,000. Let's take a look here at Ashley. Ashley likes to be called Ash, and I don't think she's going to like that much. Kind of move that 6 up into a bad spot, hooked herself on the 4. The 9 ball's available. She needs to hit this, or Jeanette Lee's not going to miss that 4-9, so she needs to hit that. Well, now she's not going to make the 4-9. If she's going to miss it, have that happen. So now Jeanette Lee has her work cut out for her, opening up this 6 ball. Very smart player, Jeanette. Really just looks everything over, doesn't do anything haphazard. See, she's looking right away. What does she want to do here with this? How does she want to tackle this? I mean, there's different ways. I see my way of going about this is I would say, I'm not going to get out here. I'm going to try to play safe I'm going to play my safe with ball in hand. I like doing that right now. I have a better chance getting safe with ball in hand than I do trying to do something with the 6 ball. Why get to your problem and then try to figure it? And that's exactly what she's going to do. She wants to come behind this 9 ball. Maybe bring the 4 ball. What she's thinking is, let me bring the 4 ball, so if I get ball in hand, I'm going to have a nice ball right next to the trouble to break it open. So that's exactly how Jeanette Lee is trying to.
So she's going to send the 4 over there by the 6 and 7.
Exactly, and then she's going to bring the cue ball right behind the 9, like she's looking real well. That's the best way to plan. Let's not only do one thing and let my opponent not see it. Let's put the 4 ball where it's going to be very easy for me to open up these 2 balls. Right. So, very smart play.
Planning her work.
Yes, she is, and working her plan. Now, what's wrong with that?
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful, isn't it? No, I don't want to be Ash.
Well, I like hitting this 2 rails, Larry, out of the top left corner up there. And she could, if she hits that 4 ball, it's probably going to tie up in that mess right there. There's a good chance of it. Unless she creams it, but you got to hit it, gentle it, smooth it in there.
Could bring Jeanette back over behind the 5 and 9 if it hits really, if she hits it thinly enough. But let's see how it comes. She needs to hit it, though. Nice hit. She got rewarded for the hit.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
great result.
I was watching Ash play her last match, and I was impressed. I mean, for a person that's playing her first pro event, she can play.
She plays great.
Yeah.
There's a host of great players in the New York City area that are very helpful to have all that talent, and so be so accessible to you. So it's a great opportunity to learn to play the game very well.
And that's where Jeanette Lee learned. Like I say, from Gene Nagy, And I mean, I would go to New York back in those days, way before that too, but I would go to New York in 1971, 72, 70. And I'm going to tell you right now, you walk into a pool room, there's guys you never heard of. They all ran 100 balls. It was like nothing.
Wow.
They ran them 100 for breakfast. That's unfortunate. I'm going to tell you, it's a big point coming that way.
All right, Ashley Burrows with a great shot on the safety from Jeanette Lee, and draws ball in hand.
This ball goes by. It's really pretty easy rack with the 5, the 6 coming back up for the 7. I mean, it's all laying. Connect the dots.
Thanks to Kelly Kavanaugh from Orlando, Florida, for joining us here in Wisconsin Dells.
Okay, she's played a safety, and she got an opportunity to 3 foul here, but as Larry alluded to already, this rack is very doable if you can get ball in hand from here. It's a pretty good chance she's going to be out.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
Great hit. Look
You
at that.
always get rewarded if you hit. You always have a chance to get rewarded as long as you hit the ball.
Nice shot right there.
Real nice kick.
I will take this moment to introduce our Table 1 and Table 4 participants. On Table 1, from Lufkin, Texas, fresh off her long match, the Texas Copperhead, Tony Estevez.
All right, Tony.
From Arizona,
Good to see some Texas
Susan
peeps up this way.
Rickenbaugh Wilbur. And on Table 4, from Hickston, Wisconsin, sponsored by Jacoby Hughes, Rebecca Nord.
We're going to have some more Texas players up here as well. Gail Eaton also coming up. Vivian Villarreal will be here. And Kim Newsom. We got quite a host of top lady players in Texas.
Rack 'em up, ladies.
Pool was always big down in Texas. There was always a lot of great players out of Texas, a lot of champions.
Yeah, that's right. You know what they call a B player in Texas, right? A player anywhere else.
That's a good one, Ray. Ray, where are you from?
Uh-oh. She found the pocket.
That's too bad, too. She made a good, nice bank. I forget, what state are you?
Texas.
Okay. Just want to make sure Nobody was partisan.
Uh, all right. Ashley Burrows with a great opportunity now to close out.
I mean, that's strong to make a statement right now and let her get out. She gets out. She makes a little statement on Jeanette Lee. She plays well. I know that this out, she's a favorite. She's supposed to get out from watching her play and see what I've seen her. Is that side pocket that nice here?
Oh, it must be available. Let's take a look. We can't really see, but it looks pretty tough from this angle.
It sure does. I'd have to play it in the corner. You know, this kind of reminds me of back in the day when I was playing on the tour and Efren Reyes came aboard and I would be playing, and I started playing the name instead of the game. And you got to avoid from doing that. I wasn't playing pool. I was playing, Efren Reyes. I was playing his name.
Oh yeah, make you tremble in your boots. Just you got to play Efren. Oh.
And this is probably the women. No, it's the Black Widow. It's Jeanette Lee.
Yeah. All right, Jeanette waiting for a player to shoot on the next table. Well, she was wanting to get a little farther. She's okay though. It's 8 and 9 will both pass in the same pocket. She got a little back cut on this one. Should be no problem though.
Just controlling the path of the cue ball. That's a key on these shots. Don't only make the ball, but control the path. Right, nicely done.
Yep, Jeanette Lee strikes first. 1-0.
Race to 7. We're here at I'm Larry Schwartz, and I'm here with Ray Hansen. And we're here at the WPBA Ho Chunk Classic here in Wisconsin Dells.
That's right. Say that 10 times fast.
WPBA Ho Chunk.
All right, Jeanette has having someone come out the rack for her. Having some issues with her back. She's been battling that for many years.
Well, I'll tell you that last match that she was in, and she was leading like 5-2, 5-3, and the gentleman here wasn't available, and the girl sitting in the seat was racking the balls. Jeanette Lee went over and said, "I think it's my break." She says, "I know, I'm racking the balls for you."
Oh yeah, that was nice.
That sure was, but that's what you keep seeing over and over.
Yeah. Well, Jeanette coming in and playing 2 matches back to back here. Is taking everything she's got to get through these. Here we go, rack number 2, racing 7. We're playing with the Aramith Tournament Edition ball sets.
tell you, she crushed him for having a bad bag. She really. The ball's either has to be that two ball. The only way she can't do that two ball's froze on the rail. But she could come forward and just let the cue ball crawl right up on the 8 ball. Beautiful shot. Another nice shot by Ashley. Beautiful shot. Got a good safety duel going on here. her work cut out here. Kicking at this 2-ball. She's going to come straight into it. I believe that's going to be her best option. She's just going to kick one rail into it. See if we get a little look here off the... She has to come in just on the right side of that 4-ball with speed. And she's looking to go 2 rails. Where's this ball going? Jeanette Lee thought it might come back around. It sure looked like it had a little chance. I don't think the 2-ball would have reached if it hit it. She's looking to stop the cue ball right there, play to 3, and come right back in between the 7 and 4-ball.
She may have went a little too far there.
Yeah, she wanted to stay on top and play the carom. I thought she might, with that angle, like she had a good angle to just try to come in and jar, go right into the 7 or go into the 4-ball. Just like you said, Ray, just a drop too far. That would have been totally natural. Over the years, I watched Jeanette Lee not only do some great exhibitions and seen her in big matches with big entry fees. You know, I'm talking about one-on-one matches, large entry fees.
She likes the 2-man tournaments.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Well, she went a little far. She's going for the bridge again here. Well, she would have liked to have got a little more out of that.
Yeah, Jeanette,
It's doable, though.
we know she's not on the top of her game, but she's such a competitor and fighter. Is she a trooper? Man. Unbelievable. You know, she has so much win in her, too. She wants to win so badly. You know, she just...
Very competitive.
Jeanette Lee shooting a 9 to move up 2-0 in this race to 7.
And really, both ladies have been playing well. This could have easily went either way on both games. Jeanette, making the nice pattern to get to the 9 ball here.
Nicely done.
2-0. Rack number 3, here we go.
Dry break, but no anything special here for an opening shot for Jeanette. See if she just elects to play safe, or is she going to just play the carom and play the 7? Let's see. Well, I'll tell you right now, that's some precision right there. There's nothing easy about coming into that ball like that and just keeping it tucked away, you know?
She was really close to that getting away from her, that bump on the 7. But she worked out nicely. You said it's really hard to hold that at that angle.
Looking to 2-rail this.
Tall order.
Let's see how Jeanette Lee with ball in hand elects to get on this 2 ball. She's going to spin out 2 rails. She's going to come here, come back into the 6 ball. I'm thinking put it on the other side of the 1 ball, the right side, and come out 2 rails. She's comfortable just coming into the 6 or just coming past the 6. The other way, you're not flirting with anything.
generally don't put the TV balls on the TV table. These balls were sponsored by Aramith. And there are TV balls on every.
There's a ball in the tray that looks pink, but no, that would have to. No, it has to be the 5. Definitely the 5.
Whatever it is, it's next. Everything looks pretty good here. Jeanette's in a really good spot. It looks like she's got a little funny angle on the 6 ball.
To take that look right there, I think if she could just hit it softly enough where the 7 is, she's going to have no trouble here at all. She's, like you say, she's taking her time. She's moving a little slowly, but
she wants to make sure she doesn't roll down towards that 9 and get hooked behind the 8. So she's going to make sure of that by walking around the table, double checking the view from the other side. She ended up on the rail, but it's not a big deal because of where the 7's at. Hanging in the jaws.
she's navigating, just like you said, just like what you like to see, Ray. She doesn't leave anything on, take it for granted.
Plan your work your plan. It's pretty good. Little angle will likely see her draw over to the side rail and back out for the 9 ball in the bottom right corner.
She plays all games well, too. One pocket, too.
Oh, yeah?
She learned one pocket. She started playing that pretty well.
Well, she's looking at going around the 9. I like drawing into the side rail better, but
I agree with you. Just it's just the shortest distance, and you're going to be right there on the.
Look at this. She might get a roll here. She does. Whew. All right, the 9 ball. Well, you know what they say to win the tournament, these big tournaments, you got to play well and get lucky. That's right.
I thought that was in the World Series of Poker, World Series Poker.
Sure, it applies there too.
They say to win that tournament, I don't know how many about it. You got to win about 50 coin flips in a row.
All right, after 3 racks, Jeanette Lee up by 3. 3-0. Going to 7. This is our final match of the evening here. We will resume back tomorrow at 11 a.m. with round 2 of the event here, stage 2. And that will be this stage 2 seeded players. It's a $400 entry in the stage 2. And there's 16 spots in that could be bought into by the seeded players. And the 16 winners of today that finished today, still in the tournament, will move into stage 2. All right. Rack number 4, here we go.
Jeanette Lee really crushing him on the break. Let's see if she continues to do so. This table doesn't like the crush. Way more forgiving with a little but medium hit on this table. Breaking the balls, if you hit them just a medium speed, there's no need to whack them. You know, one of my favorite players of Ray of taking their, figuring out the table and the break speed in the men's players. You know, my favorite player, Corey Deuel. Doesn't he figure that out? Like every little
nuance.
It's exactly right. He's probably changed rules in the game. He's had rules changed behind the way he can break. The finals of the tournament, it'll be 1 race to 10, and that'll start at 6 o'clock Central Time on Sunday. Pretty tough kick here. Definitely kickable. Matter of fact, I'm positive this is kickable. I don't think you come in on that side. I don't think the 3 is in the way here. The 8's more in the way than the 3. She's doing the zigzag, I think. She almost had it. She didn't miss that by that much. The Efren Reyes zigzag shot, and the Z shot.
Tough table here. One to the 2. And 2 back up to the 3. 2-4 combo looks good, but getting on it looks tough.
She tried, so she's just going to have to... I don't know that carom is that special here. You just want to bunt this 2-ball, bring it right back between the 4 and the 9, bring that back up, and then you have plenty of blockers. Just get it past the 3-ball. You're going to be fine. Let the cue ball track towards the 7-ball. Just like that. Nicely done. Seems like a match. Jeanette Lee getting plenty of practice at her kick shots. This one being a lot easier than the last one. let's see what Ashley can do. I mean, she hasn't been playing that badly, and she just the score, like you said earlier, Ray, doesn't reflect on how she's playing, but she's just not playing. It was up to her potential. Well, she has a clear shot here at this 2-ball. Jeanette going towards extension. That's hooked right on the back of her cue. Just loosens out, comes straight out the back. That's difficult just putting that inside and slow rolling that ball to begin with, let alone having to extend your cue to do it. So just wants to make this 3, stick that cue ball about right where it's at. Can't move that cue ball much. You'll have a nice shot on the 4 as long as she could pocket this and stay right where she is. Well, I'll tell you right now. I mean that's a double roll. That wasn't only one roll, that was a double roll. Make the ball and have the 4-ball come out and just stop where it's like as perfect as it can possibly be on your next shot.
Gotta love it.
How are they rolling? They used to say in Chicago, I think I'll have a coffee with that roll.
Got hold of that one.
She's struggling. She is. Both players are struggling. I believe Ashley's struggling playing the name Jeanette Lee strong. I think Jeanette Lee is struggling.
Yeah, it could be. This 5 does pass a 7. It's available. And Jeanette can just, well, she got to be careful of that side pocket. That side pocket's pretty big on this shot, but she gets just, she could hold the ball to the left of the 8-ball. Would be ideal for some angle to come back out for the 7. But I don't know if she can do it from this angle. See here, it's a pretty steep angle.
Well, let's see.
She got it.
She got the perfect speed to have to see the 6. I mean, I mean, there's no real easy safe that I see. You're not coming off the right side of the 1, missing the 7, coming down. This is no picnic here playing a safe. Jeanette Lee got as much out of it as she possibly can. Nicely done.
This is going to come out pretty good, I think.
And she's not happy. She wants it wedged in there.
Yeah, wedged in there would have
She
been
wants
better.
it wedged in it.
This is not bad, though. The 7 ball kind of has the rail blocked off over there. It's really tight, and the 6 also making it.
No doubt about it. There's no bargain here.
Yeah, this is not bad. Now, Ashley could jump this also. Could jump this and make it good. Yeah, she's sizing up the jump right now.
Oh, she did the old curve, and she over-curved it.
Wow.
What's going on? She knows she don't like the 6 to the 7. She don't like the 4 or 5. She says, I'm gonna.
She's looking for a
3 foul.
She's determined to tuck that cue ball behind that 4.
She's upset.
Well,
she's upset.
It's not bad, but yeah, she doesn't like it again. And still, Ashley's in a tough spot again.
She's determined to get the cue ball. She had an easy shot. She had a possible run out.
All right, this time Ashley's going for the short cue. She's not going to have no more of that, no more of this swerve business. Let's just go to the air.
She's out of the swerve business.
Well, she didn't even have her jump cue out and ready, so she must not use it often. I always like to have all my equipment put together and ready to go. Like just like a golf bag, you want to be able to just reach in there and grab your club. And the last thing you want to be thinking about is, where am I going to put these end caps? Where am I going to, where's the butt at? Oh, there it is. Just want to slide in there and grab your tool and go.
Nice hit. Nice hit.
I thought the one was going to come around and kick the cue ball up behind the 4. Nestle.
She's going to get another workout on the kick if she just rolls this one up and wedges her into that 5.
There's the wedge right there.
Yeah, there's the wedge. She's going to get the wedge now.
All right. Here comes Jeanette Lee. We'll see if she's going to have to go ahead and take advantage of that. Oh, yeah.
She's unhappy.
Yeah, she was hoping to get that one ball up table farther. This is a little easier to hit.
Nicely done. Perfect angle on this 2 ball to just come in. I like coming right into that 5, but I mean, I don't think so. She's going to just, I really like it, but if you don't, you just could come out 3 rails off the 4 ball if you want to just come back up, but I think she's going to go into the 5. Let's see how she hits it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. She's in pain. But here's where you get tricky because you only have really, what do you have? You have the side pocket available. She's going to come up with her left hand, try to bring it where she has a shot on the side pocket. Watch how she just kind of brings it right or all the way up for the corner pocket.
That'll work.
Okay, how do you deal with the 7? You just want to spin out 2 rails off the 6 ball, make the 6 in the right, upper right corner pocket, spin out towards the 8 ball.
Yeah, she definitely needs to be to the right side of the line on the 6. A line that's from the ball to the pocket. She wants to be on the right side of that so she can come around for the 7. All right, this is pretty good here, Larry. We'll be able to easily, with little effort, come around 2 rails for a shot on the 7 ball. Coming off hot. It's going to be great. That's perfect. Couldn't hit it any better than that.
No, and get fortunate, not get elevated on that 8 ball. Little angle, look at that little angle on that 7. She'll pop just a little bit off the rail. Jeanette Lee shooting the 9 to go ahead 5-0. Race the 7.
This is our final match of the evening here. Uh-oh. Where's it going to go? And it looks like Ashley Burrows is going to have her best chance so far to get on the board right here. And
All right, out of all the balls I see Jeanette miss, that's the easiest one.
And this is to get on the board here. It's not a hanger, but it's not that tough either. Great shot.
That's what she needed to do.
Drained it.
Now she's not out of this. You're never out of it. But rotate break, unless there was that one player that you knew that ran out the set and rotate break. He broke and ran 7 consecutive racks, rotate break.
All right, Jeanette Lee will be breaking rack number 6.
See if she takes a little bit off the break. She breaks them. She smacks them pretty hard. It's often harder, but she hits them hard. And this table hasn't been liking the hard break. How hard she hit them. Okay, she made a ball there. She got...
So she got a shot on the 1 ball. It's pretty close, Larry. I think cutting it up to the top right corner is a shot. What do you like here?
Left, and you have to hit it softly, and you just need to hit it softly. And no, she's doing exactly what you said, but I like hitting it softly and coming back towards the 8 ball.
She overshot it.
But she played a lot of that. That was part of the shot. She wasn't playing position on the 2 there.
She just plays safety.
She was going to play the 2 to get back to the 3. Let me bring the cue ball down here.
No, she was playing safe.
She was playing safe.
Yep.
That was her whole plan there. So... Nice hit. Nice result. Jeanette Lee having her work cut out here. Jeanette Lee going for the jump cue. She's looking for her jump cue.
She forgot
it from the last match.
Yeah.
And she found it. She forgot her. I'll tell you one thing. I haven't seen Jeanette Lee jump too many balls. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot there by Jeanette. Let's see. Take another look at this. Look at how nicely. Look at this shot. Not quite there. Shout out to all my friends at Nick's Billiard Academy in Chicago. Dondo, Jasmine, everybody watching. Well, this is going to be an interesting shot here. That ball's so close, everybody's probably saying she just made that great jump. With that ball, that three ball being that close to the rail, it makes it a little bit tough, so. All right, let's see how Ashley handles this. She has ball in hand. Let's see if she could get out. She has a nice little spread here. Getting on the right side of the 5 is going to be the whole deal. Getting on the 5 to make it easy to come back down for the 6. So she just wants, it's, you know. Well, she has a shot here. Just needs to come past the 8 ball. She wants to just pocket this 5, draw back, come right past the 8 ball. Beautiful. Just beautiful. I feel that if she gets out here, she's going to get a little more comfortable in this match. And Jeanette Lee, she might just creep right up on her and get right back in this match. And that's exactly. She's going to get out here and cut Jeanette Lee's lead down to 2 from being down 4-0 now. And this time, you know, she earned it. She got out, settled down, so.
Going to 2.
All right, 4-2 now. Race to 7. Again, these women are playing for $50,000 prize fund. First prize $10,000, second prize $6,400, third prize $3,800, fourth prize $3,000, fifth, sixth $2,400, seventh, eighth $1,800, ninth through 12th $1,300, 13th through 16th $900, 17th through 24th $600.
Yeah, and then all the winners of everyone that makes stage 2 earns $300.
So just getting past today, you're guaranteed $300. So that means 16 players will be guaranteed $300 from today.
All right, here we go, rack 7. All right, she got the wing ball in. One ball is not going to cooperate. Well, actually, the one ball's available, but look at the cue ball on the 5.
She's going to be coming from the second floor here. She's shooting, though. She's getting second thoughts here. She touched the 5. Jeanette Lee said that's okay.
All right, she made a good hit.
She made a good hit. That's no bargain. There's a good shot. You want to perfect that, practice that shot, because that shot is going to come up.
Yeah, it sure is. She hit it really well. We'll take a look from the side view. I don't think she's left Jeanette a whole lot here. The 7 ball seems to be blocking any chance of pocketing this 1 ball. It might cross into the side pocket, but I don't see Jeanette going for that. Next table, Bonnie Arnold is set to shoot. She's playing with well, I actually don't know her opponent's name. Another great match a couple tables down. Lori John Hassan is playing Autumn Duncan. The score on that one is currently, looks like it's 5-2. And Autumn is leading that match. Might be 6-2.
Congratulations to Maria Wana, moves on to stage 2 for tomorrow. And thank you to Shannon Dunn of Grove City, Ohio for your participation here at the Ho-Chunk Classic.
A little further than she intended. I don't think she's going to have a problem here. I like spinning this in slowly with some right English, just coming out. The 3 ball's so close to the pocket. It's okay if you come down on this side of the side pockets a little bit. That was a beautiful shot. She put a skid stroke on that. Not familiar with the skid stroke. It's where the cue ball doesn't even start rolling until it gets to the object ball. It's an interesting stroke, and it was every old timer really used that to the cue ball, where the cue ball just gets to the object ball quickly and then starts taking its revolutions.
Right.
Willie Moscone, all the greats from the past.
Yeah, I always call that draw drag.
Draw, drag, whatever, you know.
Kind of skid it in there, you know, and then it reverses the last minute to.
Yeah, it was good to use, especially on a table that didn't roll real straight, and because the cue ball gets to where it has to get quickly, and then it slows down.
Yeah.
So you kind of shoot right through the.
Right.
If it doesn't roll.
All the slow nap players are coming out of the woodwork here.
Well, she learned from, I'll tell you, one of the great old timers, Jean Nagy, and I guarantee you that was taught to her many years ago. And she used it very well right there. That was excellent. Really nice to see.
All right, big break for Ashley.
Real big break where she can get right back. I mean, she's like going to be, she could finish business, take care of business here. She's going to be down one game from being down 4-0. Look at the speed here. That's a tough one. That's a tough little landing area right there. You know, you're coming across that runway, and she did pretty well though. I like the way she hit it.
Ooh.
Well, Very fortunate she didn't scratch. It kind of makes her still a favorite in this game here by not scratching, and the 6-ball not really looking like it goes by. So this will be the last match of the evening. We'll be with you tomorrow again, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be with you Saturday all the way up to the finals. On Sunday will be played a race to 10. One race to 10. 6 p.m. See if we could give you a look at what Jeanette Lee is trying to figure out here. I mean, let's say, it does go by. Say it does go by. I mean, you know how accurately you have to hit
Man, to hit that through there, you want the cue ball right up there about a foot away from the 6.
Right. There's no putting any skid stroke on this from there either.
Well,
There's no.
if she makes this, it's going to be very impressive. Get the replay button ready. I like the cross bank on this shot. Cross bank the 6 up to enough where it would go 1.5. Okay, that's exactly what she did.
She heard you. She made you change her mind. No, that was the correct shot. You know.
All right,
I think she was teasing us. Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, Ashley's got just the edge here, and it looks like she's got a nice opportunity here to bring the cue ball back down below the 9. Oh, this is good.
Nice shot. Nice shot by Ashley. Nice. Still has a nice angle here. Just needs to pocket this 7. I like just coming forward here, down to the right side of the 9, our right. She's coming to the left. Either way, as long as she gets...
Congratulations to Lori John Hassan. She'll be advancing to tomorrow's stage 2.
We must have that score backwards there. We thought Autumn Burford was leading. Autumn Duncan, excuse me.
For participating with us here today.
All right, Ashley moves 1 game closer to Jeanette. Trails now 4-3. That was nice of Ashley. She just racked the balls for Jeanette Lee.
Good sportsmanship.
I think Jeanette Lee went over again and said, "It's my break." She said, "I know, I'm racking the balls for you." Jeanette Lee complaining now about the wreck. No. Jeanette Lee.
Stop it. Things you can. Hey, wait, there's a gap right there. Well, she pocketed a ball, so couldn't have been too bad. Tough shot here. She may go to the bridge even. She's not comfortable with this shot.
Very nice shot. Real nice shot. No bargain here. No bargain here at all, kicking this ball. Two railing it. If she comes towards that chalk, she has a chance. Just like that. What a shot. What a shot.
Yeah, that drew a little triple tap from Jeanette there.
I'll tell you what, the momentum is changing.
Ooh. Close, very close. Well, looks like she got there. Uh-oh. Big break for Jeanette.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, to stop the bleeding there because Ashley had everything going her way.
All-star cast there, sweating the match there at the top of your screen. There we've got Melissa Little, Kim Newsom, Jennifer Beretta, Emily Duddy, Carolyn Powell, the Ashton twins. I'm not sure which one. Brittany Bryant was here earlier as well.
That's what you'll be. That's what you're in store for here over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. All those stone cold killers over there.
Those killers are over there. The greatest,
waiting to get in the grease.
greatest women players in the world are in the house.
Simming Chen will be playing tomorrow.
Allison
Tomorrow,
Fisher.
Yeah, tomorrow is going to be. Allison Fisher won't play till Saturday. But there's some great players will be playing tomorrow that have to qualify.
Well, let's see if Jeanette Lee can settle down and finish business here. She's had a lot easier, like the 9 she missed was very uncharacteristic of Jeanette Lee, so let's see if she could just settle down here and get out.
A little short.
She's struggling. Call that the 50-yard line.
And she can just almost not reach this. Nicely done. Moving to 5, Jeanette Lee with a 2-game lead.
Congratulations to Stephanie Mitchell, who will be advancing to tomorrow's Stage 2 play. And a round of applause for Lonnie Foxy Fox Raymond from Adrian, Michigan. Thanks for playing, Lonnie.
Right, rack 9 coming up. Ashley Burrows trying to close the deal and pull within 1 of Jeanette Lee.
Nobody home.
Yeah, it's dry break, and Jeanette Lee has an open table. Chance to move to the hill.
4-5, no bargain. Let's see, the 4-5, a little bit funny. The 1 to the 2 is easy. The 3 to the 4 is easy. 4-5.
So the 4 to the 5 looks like the key shot, Larry.
It sure does. That's what I like to do. I pick up, just go through the whole rack, and you'll always see. You'll see if you need to play safe early in the rack, or you'll see if this is a very doable rack, and I'm going to go for the run out. So make that decision early.
The 5 may pass the 7 into the corner pocket.
Further than she intended, where she has just that slight little angle where the cue ball moves to the right, her right, and just makes where she's going to have to stroke it and come out, or draw it back and play the 3. Yeah, that makes the whole shot, just changes the whole complexion. Jeanette Lee making sure she picks the exact path that the route she wants to take. 5 ball. She's going to just come back, play the 5-7, come in between the 9 and the 8. Let's see how she goes from the 4 to the 5.
Congratulations go out to Bonnie Arnold, who wins tonight and makes tomorrow stage 2. And a big thank you and a round of applause for Rebecca Nord from Hickston, Wisconsin, for joining us here at Wisconsin Dells.
Well, making this 7 is a lot easier than just getting a shot on the 5, so afterward. And that's what I'm talking about. Really had to hit that combination real precisely, leaving the 5 hanging in the pocket, and that's usually what happens when you don't do exactly what you intend. Jeanette Lee got her job done there. She's going to have a very doable kick. You want to make sure you kick this where you don't hit it full where it's going to that top left corner. You want to hit it where it's off angle a little bit. The cue ball will track towards the 8. Let's see if she could do that. Well, I'm going to have the 5 ball go up table. I think that's what she intended also. So Jeanette Lee is going to have pretty easy out here. See how Jeanette Lee is playing this? There's a lot to learn from this right here. What she's doing, she's playing that 5 ball off to the right in the right corner pocket so she could just roll up to her point. She could see the point where she wants to get the cue ball. That makes life a lot easier when you do roll up towards what the path exactly where you're going to get ball in hand. A lot of people get locked into just shooting it to the pocket the ball's nearest to. Jeanette Lee moves to the hill. 6-3. There goes the 7 ball. Going to make it? Nope. Yes, it did. Just made it. That speed crawling in, but that 3 ball tucked away on the 4 ball. So the 3 ball is going to cause a lot of problems here. There's really nothing you can do. The lady's bringing this cue ball back down on top of this, or I'm not sure what she's doing. If you're going to do nicely done. I think she got her. She might not by her body language. It looks like she didn't get her. That 3 ball is going to make it very difficult here. Oh, nice shot. Still really nowhere to run here. See, she doesn't have the option. If she had the option, she'd like to be able to make the 1 and then shoot a 2, 3. If the 3, let's see if we could take a look from this other angle here. See the right there, come right where the 2 comes down to the 3, exactly where she's looking, and just see if you could sneak it in there and just kind of wedge it right in there with some speed. You're going to open up the 3-4. And on top of it, if you hit it with enough speed, you might just make the 9 with the 4 just coming right across the table into the 9. You're liable to pocket it. So a lot of good things can happen, but she needs to get the cue ball exactly where she's sizing up right there. I don't think she should have any trouble drawing this cue ball back about 4 or 5 inches.
Maybe a stop shot.
And draw it right where she is. She doesn't want to be on the rail. She just wants to get it off the rail. Jeanette really taking care on this shot. She knows that this shot is the whole deal right here, and she didn't come over far enough.
She's going to have to go rail first.
He's hit it with speed. I like hitting it with speed. Coming just into the point right there. Let's see how she hits it. Well, she got the speed, but didn't make it easy. Didn't make it any easier for Ashley at all. These diamond pockets are really snug and nicely done. I don't think she could see this 3 ball, so
We got a safety coming.
Table one is completed with Susan Wilbur advancing to the
beautiful
final.
shot. So from our viewpoint, we couldn't tell that she could make it. This viewpoint, in your viewpoint, the viewer's viewpoint, it's hard to tell. So Ashley's still fighting to stay in this match. She will need to get out here. She got funny on the 5. Actually electing to play safe, it looks like. Or was she? I mean, I'm not sure what she was trying there. I think she's a little bit flustered with her performance. She's just what she thought was going to happen there, coming into the 9 at that angle.
Ms. Lee should be out.
And it'll just play this 5 in the side, draw the cue ball back, come straight up towards the 6. Now looking to see if the 6 passes.
Table eight is completed with a close one with Lisa Cassette advancing. How about a nice warm round of applause for Debbie Taggart.
That's a good shot. Sorry, I'm watching over there. Trying to be quiet. That is unlike Jeanette to do that.
Nicely done. Needs to come with another nice one. Needs to really come with this one. Hit it perfectly. Beautiful shot right there by Ashley. Being behind 6-3, that's beautiful to see. She just stuck in there and hung in there and just made 2 really nice shots. Beautiful shot by Jeanette Lee. What a way to close out this match with a great shot like that. So Jeanette Lee is going to move forward, and she's going to pocket this 9. When she pockets this 9, she's going to defeat Ashley Burrows. Ashley Burrows 7-3, but she missed one easier than this a little earlier, but I don't see Jeanette Lee missing this ball. Well, you could see Jeanette Lee fought through all the pain that she's in and everything, and she came out on top, just like Ray said earlier, a real trooper, and it was really something watching Jeanette Lee. Jeanette Lee moves forward. She defeats Ashley Burrows 7-3, and it's unbelievable. We're gonna take a. We're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna take. This is the last match of the evening, and we'll be back at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it was really a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. I'm Larry Schwartz with Pool Action TV. See you tomorrow.